1 Samuel 27. David among the Philistines. But David thought to himself, one of these days I will be destroyed by the hand of Saul. Best thing I can do is to escape to the land of... Then Saul will give up searching for me anywhere in Israel, and I will slip up out of his hand. So David and his 600 men with him left and went over to Achish, son of Maok, king of Gath. David and his men settled in Gath and Achish. Each man had his family with him. And David had his 2 wives, Ahinoam and Jezreel, and Abigail of Carmel, and the widow of Nabal. When Saul was told that David had fled to Gath, he no longer searched for him. Then David said to Achish, if I have found favor in your eyes, let a place be signed to me in one of the country towns, that I might live there. Why should you servants live in the royal city with you? So on that day Achish gave Ziklag, and it had belonged to his kings of Judah ever since. David lived in Philistine territory 1 year and 4 months. Now David and his men went up and raided the Gershites, the Girzites, and the Amalekites. Whenever David attacked an area, he did not leave a man or woman alive, but he took sheep and cattle, donkeys and camels, and clothes. Then he returned to Achish, and Achish asked, where did you go raiding today? David would say, against the Negev of Judah, or against the Negev of Jerahmeel, or against the Negev of Kenites. He did not leave a man or woman alive to be brought to Gath, for he thought, they might inform on us and say, this is what David did. And such was his practice as long as he lived in the Philistine territory. Achish trusted David and said to himself, he has become so obnoxious to his people and Israelites that he will be my servant for life. 1 Samuel 28. In those days the Philistines gathered their forces to fight against Israel. Achish said to David, you must understand that you and your men will accompany me in my army. David said, then you will see for yourselves what your servant can do. Wait, did I already say? I don't know if I already said it. 1 Samuel 28. Achish replied, very well, I will make you my bodyguard for life. Saul and Miriam at Endor. Now Samuel was dead, and all Israel had mourned for him, and buried him in his own town of Ramah. Saul had expelled the Midianites and spirits from the land. The Philistines assembled and came and set up camp at Shun, while Saul gathered Israel and set up camp at Gilboa. When Saul saw the Philistines' army, he was afraid. Terror filled his heart. He inquired of the Lord, but the Lord did not answer him by dreams or urim or prophets. Saul then said to his attendants, find me a woman who is medium, so I may go and inquire of her. There is one in Endor, they said. So Saul disguised himself, putting on other clothes. And at night he and 2 men went on to the woman. Consult a spirit for me, he said, and bring it up for me, the one I name. But the woman said to him, surely you know what Saul has done. He has cut off the mediums and spirits from the land. Why have you set a trap for my life to bring about death? Saul swore to her by the Lord, as surely as the Lord lives, you will not be punished for this. Then the woman asked, whom shall I bring this up for? Bring up Samuel, he said. And when the woman saw Samuel, she cried out at the top of her voice and said to Saul, why have you deceived me? You are Saul. The king said to her, don't be afraid. What do you see? The woman said, I see a ghostly figure coming up out of earth. What does he look like? He asked. An old man wearing a robe is coming up, she said. Then Saul knew it was Samuel, and he bowed down and prostrated himself with the face to the ground. Samuel said to Saul, why have you disturbed me by bringing me up? I am in great distress, Saul said. The Philistines are fighting against me, and God has departed from me. He no longer answers me, either by prophets or by dreams, so I have called on you to tell you what to do. Samuel said, who do you consult, or why do you consult me, now that the Lord has departed from you and became your enemy? The Lord has done what he predicted through me. The Lord had torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors, to David, because you did not obey the Lord or carry out his fierce wrath against the Amalekites. The Lord had done this to you today. The Lord will deliver both Israel and to you into the hands of Philistines, and tomorrow you and your sons will be with me. The Lord will also give the army of Israel into the hands of the Philistines. Immediately Saul fell full length of the ground, filled with fear because of Samuel's words. His strength was gone, for he had eaten nothing all day and all night. When the woman came to Sam and saw that he was greatly shaken, she said, look, your servant has obeyed you. I took my life in my hands and did what you told me to do. Now please listen to your servant and let me give you some food so you may eat and have the strength to go on your way. He refused and said, I will not eat. But his men joined the woman in urging him, and he listened to them. He got up from the ground and sat on the couch. The woman had a fattened calf at the house, which she butchered at once. She took some flour, kneaded it, and baked bread without yeast. Then she set it before Saul and his men, and they ate it. That same night they got up and left. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.